Yeah. It's interesting because since you took that tack, I'll follow up. I brought her to Smith because I'm a theater artist, so plot is my thing. And usually when I read novels and there's not a lot of plot, I'm bored. But Nalo's so good, she can get a drama queen to read her books, okay? So I put it down when it's just poetry. I go, okay, poetry, I can do poetry. But I can't do poetry for 400 pages or 350 pages. Poetry is a poem, you know, it's like that. And I read it, and it's not I love it. So she has poetry all through her book that commanded the drama queen to say, fuck that shit you said over there about you can't do poetry. You can read the whole book. And plus, maybe you can give it to your pregnant and parenting teens who are serious drama queens. All they do was watch television. They were working on their GED and they didn't want to read. And I said, okay, what can I do to get them to read? Because, you know, I was supposed to be doing like racial uplift with the Hispanic and Black women from Springfield who were, you know, they had like their little ones and, you know, they had the boys trying to get them more little ones, and what they really needed was a GED. So what can I do to get them more interested in getting their GED? So I made them read Brown Girl in the Ring, and they were like, oh, is there another one of these? Science fiction and fantasy because, you know, they thought it was gadget gore, you know, and they were like, oh my God, and they actually read the book. These are people who had not read more than 2 pages, you know, like they were worse than me, and they really loved it. And then they met Nalo. Remember, they came. I said, you have to come. So I had to get a van from Springfield to Northampton, which isn't very far geographically, but in every other way, it was like they went to another planet. And they were sitting at Smith College in the browsing room, which is this very like New England college room with dark wood panel and heavy chairs, not chairs like these chairs, you know, chairs that you like sit in and contemplate great ideas. And there were pictures around the wall were all of these old white ladies, because in the male colleges they're the old white men, but at Smith we have the old white ladies and Ruth Simmons. It's like, you know, like presiding over and like smiling at us. And these young women from Springfield were like, wow. And then Nalo comes in and they were like, that's a writer? So after she left, they were all like, wow, I want to be one of those. So part of the career of Nalo Hopkinson is inspiring people. 3 of those girls went to UMass. This is, you know. 3 of them went to UMass. One of them, not science fiction and fantasy, but she's decided to try to get an MFA in writing. So that's like, and I also brought them Pro Plague's book, which had a pregnant and parenting team, and those were their 2 favorite books, and both of them were speculative. So I just want to say that part of your work is to get audiences who are hostile from whatever point of view, and persuade them that what they want is more of what you're doing.